got the go down. Just be prepared because I'm going to yell.
Wait, go down?
I got go.
Yeah.
I'm going to tell him to go.
Okay. Down.
So
Sure.
Colin's moved out now.
I
So
want that one.
these are hats that
Yes.
you didn't want.
That one.
And I thought maybe you guys
I
want
want
them.
that one right there.
What's the top one?
What's the third black one?
This is the
Oh, Navy.
the Sharks, the baseball team in Wilmington,
Huh.
like the AA,
You
AAA.
should mail that to Mark.
I gave one to Big Mike. This one's pretty cool too.
Why do you want this one? Look, I took every junior motorsports that was in that in the box. Remember? I didn't even see the 8 or the junior motorsports. That I know from something. I just didn't remember what it was.
And then there's Ford
Motorcraft.
Quick Lane.
So this is
You guys
old.
want to have it? That's an old hat.
I got one of these.
I think I gave it to him.
I got this one.
Wait, what'd you give him?
The hat.
Huh.
And then he gave it back.
I got this one. And I moved, and so I got the Bats one too.
You did, yeah.
This
That was after I left, wasn't it?
But mine are all sitting on my dresser, like stacked up. Yeah, and they've not been cleaned, and they're all maybe a little moldy. I don't really know.
This one was his baseball hat for school.
So
So you
F
wanna
is
get
for
rid of it?
fag.
Yeah. So I'd wear it in honor of him.
I mean, you did send that reel out
What?
earlier.
Yeah.
I was gonna
Yeah,
put
my bad.
Jews
Juice!
because it was a Jew.
Idle!
Well, I mean, I figured.
J&J.
I know what you figured, but George could be spelled with a J.
No, that's Jorge.
No, it's Jew.
Neither.
Jorge is spelled with a J. Shut up, Amber!
Uh-oh.
It's the preacher. He's like, we know what you're doing over there. Are they called preachers? Why?
Pastor.
Why?
Faster, Pastor.
All right, you know what?
Whoa.
I got something to get off my chest.
Okay.
And it's not about you, kidney boy. I know you're watching. And you know what it is? It's go!
Oh, well, everybody, welcome back to the pier, the pie, and the beautiful.
That was the sloppiest one
I
yet.
was like, well,
Yeah.
actually, I don't know why I'm
They
conducting.
didn't see what happened before you started recording.
How's everyone doing today?
Oh, good.
I'm good.
It's all clean. It's all,
Reveal.
It's all pretty.
Reveal what?
Reveal. Wow.
I'm not like pompadour it.
I think you should faux hawk it.
Fuck it.
Hawk
Fuck it.
Hawk to it.
Well, I guess you put something on my hair.
Her breath.
Nope.
No.
I like to live.
So that's why she didn't. So how's everyone? You guys are good? Everything's good? Jason, you alright?
Yeah.
He's like countdown to
Oh, she keeps reminding him on
Judgment
Facebook.
Day. Oh, does she?
Yeah, oh yeah. You do.
It's been twice.
I know what I said. It's like, ever since we hit like 2 or 3 weeks, she's like, fucking this many days, bitch.
Counting down?
Yeah, yes.
Wow.
And he's like, I know, baby girl, which is fucking weird to me. And not because of anything to do with y'all, but that's what I call my daughter.
Ah, okay.
My firstborn, that's baby girl.
Yeah.
Like,
That's what Jason calls his fiance.
yeah. You should call her baby boy.
Wow.
Like, get your hair cut again, baby boy.
Oh, no. Is she getting a haircut for the...
No.
No?
Yeah.
Styled, right?
Yeah. So the picture she posted, is that going to be pretty much her what she's going to look like the day of?
No.
Oh.
That's what she'll wear when we go.
I know
holiday
somebody who knows what dress she's wearing.
with her. Yeah, her.
And Aaron.
Oh. Didn't know that.
Do you know how long ago she picked it out?
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Remember when y'all came for WrestleMania?
Hmm.
last year. Because you're interrupting WrestleMania weekend. She's more important than the Rising of Christ.
Here we go.
420 and
Which are the same.
WrestleMania.
Also, all the same.
That's why she did it.
The
When I was getting my hair cut,
Here we go.
and I was like, look, I gotta, trim all this up and just make it look good because I got a wedding to go to. And she said, who has a wedding on Easter weekend? And I was like, I know!
Ow.
We know.
It's also Toad's birthday, so.
Oh, no! Is she gonna tickle you with her toes that night? Oh, no, pinch you. He was the tickling.
I was the tickle uncle.
Yeah,
I
the
wasn't
tickle uncle, yeah.
I wasn't.
Toe paw did the pinching.
To be fair, I wasn't the.
With toes.
Yeah.
He
That's
just.
This is not real life right now.
I'm pretty sure if I wrote a memoir, that's what, like, everybody's thoughts would be.
Yeah. Yeah.
So, nah.
I think that sometimes in this room.
It's not real life.
I can tell.
I'm sitting here like, man.
I can see the questions.
Well, no, it's like I got fired for this.
Yeah.
Me too.
Meanwhile, 15.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, you quit. You would have got fired. Oh, you
I
should
would've
have
got
stayed. You would have.
That'd have been a rough day. All three of us could.
For them.
Well,
Yeah.
I meant for them. I didn't mean for us.
Because had he not quit, when Deshaun got fired, I would have been moved to kitchen. You would have taken over Lowe's. They wouldn't have had any leads left.
No.
Or they would have been...
Well, that one. One that was...
The bigger one?
No.
Brandon.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's
I know what he said.
He's not really the lead. The bigger one.
Yeah. No.
Brandon's the best thing they got.
Yeah.
Now. Because I was. Don't forget that bitch. See if he watches. He'll message me if he actually watches.
So
No, you weren't. I might be slow, but I'll get there eventually.
I found a list.
Wait, pause. Why did we bring Megan's vape?
That's Colin's vape, old vape. Megan
Sure it
doesn't
is.
even have a vape.
Yeah.
Yeah, she can't because she's fucking broken.
And mine, the
That
coils
hurts
are dead.
pepperonis.
Oh, God. Okay. I found a list.
Wait. Yeah. You forgot that.
Welcome back to the show where everything is made up and nothing really matters. But this is that part. This is just a part that I thought would go along with what we were just talking about. And
Right,
that
so-
is...
I found a list.
I found a list of 20 reasons why you should leave your bride at the altar.
Here we go.
Because she's Amber.
Well, the first one is...
Oh, yeah, I forgot we were doing the wedding show. We probably won't have one next week, huh?
No.
Will we?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, you pushed. Okay.
Yeah.
Well, number one is she wasn't the one.
Or two.
Wow.
Any of these, I want to know if any of these are true, too, Jason, because some of these are pretty on the nose.
So I've only been married once.
Yeah.
So I think we should weigh in as well. Like his is coming up.
Yeah.
His first one.
Wow.
Well, she's going to kill him, so it's his only one.
Anyways.
Ah.
But I didn't have an altar. I got married in a courthouse because I didn't want a roommate in the barracks.
Gotcha.
Legitimately is
Yeah.
the reason I got married. I mean, I loved her at that point, but not enough to marry her.
That's good.
Like, I love Erin way more than I ever loved her.
Right.
I ain't marrying her yet.
She's the one.
In 21 and 1.
There's a theory.
Okay.
There's a theory. We'll talk about that off air. But, all right. Number two, her dad talked me out of it.
He's tried.
He's tried.
You know she's got daddy issues.
He was like, hey, big boy.
Who's her stepdaddy, though?
It was. Yeah.
Yeah, because that's why she's got daddy issues. I'm not dumb. I know how this works. You know what's fucked up?
Yeah.
Is my ex had 2 daddies.
Like gay or
Gay.
Okay.
Nice.
Now, Yeah, I don't even know if the one that she claimed was her real dad was her real dad, because he was the gayer one. So you can see.
We've had
There's
this
questions of how to
So,
make this.
not enough dad, or too much dad is creating daddy issues.
You have that perf coming out.
You said the gayer one.
Shout out to Aaron Boy, because he's dead, just like mine.
Should not be laughing at this. Number 3.
Oh, but everybody gets offended when I talk about Robbie's dead brother. What the fuck? I talk about my dead dad all the time, motherfucker. Okay, go.
Well, pause. No, 2 seconds. But I like to remind everyone, Topal is also my dead grandpa, who I've adored. Like, for God's sakes, that's who the fucking tattoo's for. I don't give a shit.
Uncle Joe,
Topal.
my
And
tickle
she
uncle's
with his
dead
fucking
too.
Joes.
My tickle uncle's dead.
They were all tiptoeing through the tulips right now.
He's dead too.
But I-
God.
Tiny Tim is dead too.
Who else is dead?
Everybody.
Nobody.
He's not dead.
Not yet.
Oh, he.
Actually, he might be.
No, he's alive. He's breathing, but up here, dead.
He's a robot. Number 3. We got into a fight.
Okay.
No, that lasted 6 days.
Number 4.
Wow.
Financial differences.
Cheers.
Where's my fucking PS5, nigga?
Yeah, I was coming.
I don't remember where we're at. Toxic relationship.
Shoosh.
You shoot yourself?
You should
I
start.
shooshed myself. That's bad. That was a bad one.
Just wasn't ready. Not ready. Oh, this is a great
Wow.
one. I'm going to pre-shoosh.
Okay.
Pre-shoot?
Pre-shoosh. Pre-shoosh.
Yeet.
No, eat.
Pre-eat. There was someone else.
Cheers.
Fair enough. I shooshed beforehand. No, number 13.
This is killing him.
His-
I called no pre-shooshing from this point forward. I shooshed myself, for God's sakes.
He did.
No more shooshing pre.
There's gonna be so many shooshes
All right,
Saturday.
that's the only one I get. Moving on.
We'll be like, wow, look at them titties. I'm only talking about Aunt Joe.
I would have died if there was a fucking knock right there.
Oh, God. She about, yeah?
Wow.
They fell on the floor?
No, they fell to her knees, though.
Number 13.
She ain't tall and she's old.
No reason at all.
That's a good one.
Just call it.
Because
Just
I
calls.
wanted to.
Wow.
These are just options. I'm just putting them out there for you, bud.
Yeah.
That's all.
Okay.
Why, calls? We ain't getting married that. Why, calls?
Because
Just calls.
could be number 12.
You say cuz. We say calls.
Because
It's like
Calls.
balls.
Oh.
What?
Oh.
Oh.
bull,
Oh.
oh,
Oh. Not whale.
oil.
Oh.
Oh.
There's an I in it.
Yeah.
And all
You
those
can
one of
hear
those
it. See,
things that
listen,
you
listen.
dig
Oh.
with.
A hoe?
All. Number 12.
Softball. Come on. I gave you one that time.
Ah, shooshed. Pre. Number 12. You went to jail. We'll do it. We'll do it.
I'll
We'll
take
take
an
it.
ass whooping for that. Just to save your life, you can beat the shit out of me.
Take it for the team. I like it. All right. Fundamental differences.
She doesn't even know what fundamental means.
She can't spell fundamental.
She's like F-U-N-D.
Fund.
No, with a fundy.
Space.
Yep. That's why there was a pause.
All right. Number 10. All the wrong reasons. This is going to be rough.
This is like
What are
a
some of the reasons you would get married for the wrong reason?
this is like a bachelor party junior.
Yeah. This is what we should have done.
Yes.
At Top Golf.
Because you have low self-esteem and she has big titties.
Ah.
Wow.
What?
Or she's pregnant.
Ooh. Run away.
Or he's pregnant, because that's what
Yeah, that can happen now, yeah. That one looks like Bill Gates.
Wait, what?
The emoji.
You need a roommate?
You could live with D, bro. and get some D.
Okay.
Is he a little?
Yes.
Okay.
No,
That's why he's all grabby on
he's
me.
a lot.
Like, I didn't mind it, but it's like, just don't go for my no parts.
No square.
I'm throwing you off of this. Yeah.
He's eating on the way down.
You know, I'm a touchy guy. I don't give a fuck. Like, but when I know you want to fuck me for real,
What's not just gay chicken?
yeah.
So yeah, that's like
Does
I'm
he
pretty
want
good
it?
at that game.
I
I wouldn't do it with Jason. Or you, for that matter.
would do it with him. I can beat you. We'll make shit real weird.
Oh yeah? I'm still not stopping. It'll be the longest game of gay chicken.
Yeah, you ready?
Well, I got something I want to share with you too that Colin sent me. That was just for you, but after
Next
this.
thing you know, you're married 15 years.
I'd marry. I wouldn't marry you. You'd expect things.
Really?
Yeah. You'd want to fuck me. Or want me to fuck you.
Contract. It's
Well,
marriage.
that's what it is.
It doesn't say in the contract you have to have sex.
No, what it says is Amber gets 50% of everything I've earned if we get divorced. It's not funny.
Ain't gonna be shit.
Mine got 95% of what and I built it back up. Look at me.
You made it. So number 9, this one could be possible.
Here we go.
Was it an arranged marriage?
Yeah.
No.
2 houses of the Harry Potter world were like...
The one that she got titties from came to him and was like, I'm about to bust your ass. You don't fucking propose.
Wow.
And Jason was like, I'm sorry.
Wow.
When all he had to do was be like, you're a girl, huh?
Anywho's.
Number 8, wrong reasons. Now, unlike the other one, this was very specific.
But because I have low self-esteem and she has big titties?
You will break up with me, so let's get married. More specific that way. Don't break up with me. I'll marry you. If you don't break up with me. That's kind of what it says here.
I don't get that.
Okay. Number 7. I'm going to pre-shoosh, but it's not going to work. Cheater with skeletons in his closet. Or hers.
Shush.
Number 6.
Hey, we went to Sam's Club the other day.
He diverted.
Did you... no, he didn't.
I don't know.
Number 6, she wanted a green card. Is that...
Totally.
She's like, Durka!
She's not from here. She's an illegal alien. Where's she from?
Punjabi.
Ouch.
I think that's a language, isn't it?
I think so, yeah.
It's not a location. Shit. Nailed it.
The no reason one, I have a reason now. You're already married. You can't get married again. So you just say, hey, I'm already married. I can't do this.
That'll do it.
Unless you're in, what is it? Utah?
Utah?
Polygamy.
Yeah, we're the Mormons.
Well, moving to Utah.
Why?
So I can tell all of them I won't marry them. I'm telling you, eventually I'm gonna probably when the kids are grown, get married again. That way.
Do you think Aaron will be down to be a sister wife?
You're gonna be the sister.
Sure.
Uh-huh. Oh, you hear that, Amber? Call it off.
God. Wow.
Call it off. No refunds. Did you have to pay the church?
I mean, her parents did, but they got the money back.
Okay, good.
Yeah.
That's where I was headed with that. Fucking Jews, man.
Number 4 is Hollywood Exit. I don't know what that means either. I was trying to read it and didn't really.
Oh, that's the where you run out and jump in the car with you know.
Or
that's not like a reason.
Or like I'm over there and I got one of them big long canes and I just yank him off the stage. Yoink!
Shepherd's crooks.
Yeah, that's what I meant.
Yoink. Number 3, Family Feud.
Like the game?
No.
Mm.
Like you beat the shit out of somebody of her family members.
Wow, that's graphic.
Or
Yeah, that's pretty nasty.
you're marrying your cousin.
Wait,
and
she's your cousin?
And y'all get into a fight.
Wow.
They're
Incest over Jesus.
They're kissing cousins over here.
Wow.
This is the best one so far, but it's only number 2. I don't know what number 1 is.
I got pee. Go ahead.
Stuck in traffic.
Yes.
Babe, I can't make it.
Yeah, I'll look. Just
I'm
when
on
you're driving.
85 and I'm just stuck.
Wow.
No, you ain't even got to get on 85. Just get on Aunt Joe's road, and I'll park in front of you. Boom, traffic. And he can park in front of me,
Yeah.
and he can take a picture with the 2 tail lights, and like can't get around.
Yep.
Don't know what's happening.
Wow.
Those are just ways that you can get out of this if you really, really want to. And number
And you
1.
should want to.
Wow.
Ooh. Ugh, this one. The one that stayed.
Yeah.
You're fucked.
Yeah, you stayed too long. Just
We all did.
hung around.
No,
until it's
we
like-
all. You did too. So did I. And so will he.
Okay. So yeah, those are fun things I found on the
I like your definition of fun.
interwebs.
Welcome to your real bachelor party, bitch, where I can say nigger and whatever I want.
I can't. I'm not wearing it today, but you probably shouldn't say that.
Don't look at me like that. I'll slap you with this here tape. And not the whole thing. I'm just going to pull
That
some
was
off and go.
really
And
southern.
go, look here.
I'll take a pee.
I do. Don't you fucking remind me of what I got to do.
Okay.
Go pee.
Little go peep. Do you like my shirt?
No.
Oh. I like it.
Captain Spaulding. Sure. Love it.
Yeah, he's been very uninterested there. Y'all about to fight again.
For real this time.
For real. They're real slaps this time.
I know you about tackled him last time.
Dude,
He about took it to the chin.
that was a fun one to shoot.
That was
George, it was a fun one to shoot. Stop it, Saturday. Stop. I don't care. All right, this is the next thing I want to go over. I heard this on the way over here, and I was like, "What the?" Listen, I want to discuss it with y'all. It's not going to be that entertaining. However, it's informative and interesting. So if you like that kind of stuff, stay tuned. If not, we'll get back to the shenanigans afterwards.
yeah.
Been making fun of you and Amber mostly, but that's all we do for shenanigans.
That's normal.
Yes. Can't make fun of anybody else around here because they get mad.
Who?
Me.
Me? You can make fun of me all day.
Out there.
Oh. Speaking of, I'd like to say hi to some of our most loyal fans.
Okay.
Jacob, I know you're watching right now. Thank you for watching, buddy.
Yeah.
Probably Megan, probably not watching, but listening.
Yep.
Thank you.
Every week.
Thank you. Who else? Not Amber.
Wow. No.
D.
Frank.
D probably listens.
D. Shout out to D and Frank, our black fans out there. We
They
love
like
you
it.
guys.
They like it when we are silly.
Little racist.
I don't know about that.
I bet you know Frank because he knows us. He's like, dumb motherfucker, because he gets it.
Yeah, he gets it.
He gets it.
That's the whole...
And-
Satire is a funny thing. Either you get it or you don't.
And listeners, good or bad, regardless of why you listen.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I like to think those guys too.
Yeah.
The bad. Well, they're not bad. They're just fucking pansies.
They tend to listen when we shout them out, though.
Yeah. So Brian, Robbie, Anthony. I know you guys are listening. One I didn't realize, Cody. Hi, Cody. You bald-headed bitch.
Wow.
Press F in the chat. You gotta get F in it. What? Are we?
F you.
We're fucking children right now? Whoa.
No kid wrestling.
No.
We're not fucking children.
We're not. We are children right now. Like this. Look. Thank you guys.
Yeah, I've
Get laid already, bitch.
I've never had a problem with anybody, so
Me either.
not until afterwards. And now we have apparently
No,
a lot
we
of
don't.
problems with us.
We
so.
we ain't got no problem with nobody.
Never said shit to me while we were there.
That was kind of something I wanted to hit on before we continue this here back to the party.
Okay.
All these motherfuckers got a problem. Why don't you just say it?
Yeah, I would have done
To
it.
him, especially. Like, he's a good guy. I would have
been
just
fine with it.
made you cry.
Been like, I get it. You don't like me or anything we say, and that's fine. That's your prerogative, but tough shit.
What you can do
Free
is
country, I can say what I want.
you just hit the little button at the bottom,
Yeah.
and you hit close all, and you ain't got to listen.
Exactly.
But you continue to, don't you? Because you like to hear your name, even though we're just a 50 subscriber podcast. Anyways, what
We
were we talking
made
about?
any more money?
Yeah,
That would've been cool.
Yeah, pennies. Oh, I got told that too.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
I mean, anybody else out there make any money at all on podcasting or anything?
I think Anthony tried one time.
Yeah.
Yeah, some kind of production films or I don't know, some gay. Everything's private, so I couldn't see it.
Oh,
Yeah, because he was ashamed of it.
Probably whacked it on like OnlyFans or something.
Yeah.
Cool. Do you have any fuck yous today that we haven't? Oh no, I just wanted to go over that
Just
quick
Cody.
list. Okay.
Fuck you,
Cody.
you bald bitch. Get laid already. Oh,
It's Cody.
we got. Hey, he's here. What
Surprise guest.
What if we bust through the curtains right now? Okay, we gotta calm the language because we have senior citizens in the building.
We know that's her for sure.
Yes.
Anything to?
Hi, Joe.
Oh. She's gonna mow.
She's gonna kill me. I heard what you said about my
She's gonna
titties.
come by with like a wire in his ear. Anything to boil. It's days before your wedding.
You gotta boil
Is
the
it
church.
anything to boil? Don't boil.
No, not like that. No, I mean, I kind of get it, but at the end of the day, it's like, really?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, it's fiction.
Right. So that's even the quarter step down will say is like, especially no more than what we're going to be doing at the ceremony. I get.
Yeah, just some
It's a
clothing.
It's a theme.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's just
Yeah.
a theme. It's
Yeah.
not like you're
Like we're pledging
Hermione
to.
and Harry here.
Yeah.
Pledging to.
You're like,
Pledging to Harry.
oh, he who shall not be named, I hail you. What? I Wingardium Leviosa, you.
God, I don't know any of this shit.
He does.
I did.
Yeah, you hate you
Hiya, Joe.
Bye, Joe. Love you. Big old penny. Oh, no.
Hello.
Come on in. I was coming to open the door.
Hello. You go stick the flag in.
Yeah.
It's about to come out.
Okay. Incest over Jesus.
Hey guys, Jason. Just
Stick the flag in. It's about to come out. You gotta pop. You gotta dig it in there a little deeper, boy.
Is it the gay pride flag?
Probably not.
Is there an incest flag?
That's a good question.
There's a flag for everything else. I figured why not an
I
incest
could
flag?
hang one on Robbie's door with a picture of his brother.
Why though?
He's fucking him in the afterlife.
Hmm.
I don't know. Just because it's fun. And it gets interaction.
Yeah.
Which helps
Yeah.
for some reason.
I think the people that listen, specifically people that we used to work with, enjoy that we make fun of their world. Even though it's at the expense of certain people,
Except for that one
they
pussy.
get the joke. Like,
They're-
they get it.
Just one pussy.
Well,
and he cries enough online to get other people on his side. Because he doesn't have real life friends. That's
right.
Hey, that's why I've said to them. I don't know if I said it to Robbie. I said it to Brian and Anthony. Start a fucking podcast.
Yeah.
This would be fun. We could roast each other back and forth. Eventually, put them side by side. Have one play, the other one play in a short. We could blow up.
It doesn't have to be violent, and we get the joke. Like, we understand what it's doing, and it hurts your feelings. But unfortunately, we're not in the feelings game. We're in the making each other laugh game. So,
and
if you did it to us, it would be the best thing.
We would play it on here.
Totally.
You gotta get better.
Yeah.
You gotta get better at it.
I thought about this. Like,
the only
you're
one
fat and you got a lip pretty.
Yeah, the only one you
Not
came
the best
after
one.
was me, and I was the worst one you could have possibly come after with that fucking poor excuse of trolling. For real.
I'm just saying.
What did I miss?
We're trying to get them to start a podcast, but they gotta get better.
Like, I don't care.
Well, me though.
Let's put
out
everything
of all, look, we all do it. I know
Yes.
I'm the loudest.
Yeah.
The squeaky wheel gets the grease. We all know that.
Yeah.
But me, that's
the one
that was your turn. Come on, man. You gotta. Oh, I got better credit than you. What? Everyone does.
That's not a flex.
Yeah.
I said, like, I got better credit than me having any fucking money.
Yeah. I got money and no credit. That's why I got money, because I want to buy things, but I can't buy them on credit.
Oh, God. Yeah, so if we just wipe the slate clean, boom, gone,
boom.
done.
Like your brother.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry.
After that one, wipe the slate clean, start a show, start a podcast. It's not hard to do. Look, we don't have, like, the most expensive setup here.
God, no.
I don't think we pay anything at all anymore. So.
Jason pays the internet, though, I'm pretty sure.
No, we don't have the internet anymore. It's shut off.
Oh
That's
yeah,
why I
this is all on the...
Yeah. So
So if we wanted a live stream, we could.
No, we could.
Dirty whore.
Hotspot.
and then start your own show, and then we could have this together, and we can make ourselves blow up. All of us, not just us, or like we're not really blowing up either. But like, I think people would enjoy that, and
it'll be like a long
But
con
here's the
for
thing.
me,
Here's
because
the thing.
I'm going to take their channel in court, because they ain't got no money.
here's the thing. Most of the people that we're talking to work there, or some of them. I guess one of them does now, right? And that's it. Maybe two.
Cody and Robbie?
If they did, they would be associated with us. Therefore, would lose their job, technically, because that's what happened to us.
Get
because of the
somebody to report them.
podcast. Who would report their podcast?
Dang it.
I wouldn't. I wouldn't. Jesus, give a shit.
No, so here's what I honestly believe this. I think, and he might have gone up there a time or two to sign a piece of paper or something,
Yeah.
but I think he called them. I don't think he was brave enough to even say it out loud because his ego's too big.
Hmm.
So, I mean, if we can anonymously report anything, you could just call and be like, look, I don't want you to know my name or who I am, but I'm an employee there. So, I mean, really, we've been blaming Robbie, but it could have been like Brian or Anthony or anybody. Or
Well-
Mark. Mark was my number one suspect to begin with, till I started getting attacked by people who were like, they're just doing their jobs. And it's like, how would they even know to watch our podcast if someone didn't tell them?
Yeah. When they were watching it in the office, I was like, okay. Okay.
It's coming.
I kind of knew that.
Well, we didn't say too much.
No, the whole point of it was to not say anything at work. I mean, we told Tony a few times, but just because I
What if
wanted
it
him
was
to see. Fuck you, Tony!
It's not great!
No, I have no ill will towards anyone there. I don't
have
whatever. I'm over all that shit.
Or any of the people who
no, I
keep
don't.
messaging me.
I don't either.
You're just having fun at this point.
Well, I was having fun to begin with.
Yeah.
If you want to start something, let's start something. That would be awesome.
Yeah, let's collaborate. Nobody's gonna tell HR on you.
No.
Unless you make fun of Robbie
Yeah.
on your podcast.
Then you-
He might tell on you, Cody. Don't be too mean. Don't talk about his dead brother.
Wow.
Or my dead father.
Or brother.
Or my dead brother.
Join the club.
I hope my brother's in hell, though. Fuck that dude.
Wow.
Hey, and to help you get better at trolling, because I know I'm fat, and I'm like, you're right. And you're going to be like, you got a lip ring. I'm like, correct.
Your credit sucks.
And then, correct. But I got money, bitch.
It'd be like if Eminem was on the rap battle stage and they were like, "You're white, you have short hair, you have no money." Yeah,
Yeah.
pretty much.
And my mom's crackhead. What do you want? But the thing
Get more
is,
creative.
even if you don't believe it, even if it's not true, say it.
Yeah.
Say it to me. And I'll help you out if you start a podcast by giving you a little more info on my life. I'll say this. I was a fucking sergeant in the Marine Corps, not a goddamn corporal, okay? Get my fucking rank right. That did irritate me.
That's the one that
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. Like, yeah, pussy ass Marine, want to be. Fine. Just get my rank right. Now watch. As soon as this episode comes
I
out,
was gonna say.
I'm gonna get a message from Brian. Oh, you PFC, huh? Or something stupid. They're bad at it. They're so bad at it.
How you brought up Marines? I want to. Colin sent me this the other day. The gayest thing on earth is a straight Marine, especially a straight Marine attempting to outgay a gay Marine.
Yeah. Yeah, you don't want to do that. I'll fuck you
Is it
before I lose.
true? So
Like I
fact.
said, married for 15 years. Still going.
Well, I'm not a Marine, but I used to play the gay chicken game with people that were
Yeah,
straight.
so much so that you
I kissed a man
dressed as a woman.
And liked it.
and just as a woman.
You hear that? Why don't y'all talk shit to him? He's an easy target.
I'm fatter than George.
Yeah,
Oh,
and
look right.
he's not as good.
I got a nipple ring.
What?
And a
Clamp.
Prince Albert.
Ow.
No, I don't. have
You
one.
can't even see it. You don't.
That's true. I haven't seen it in years.
That's how he pulls it out.
You're fat. Hey, you're fat. And you got better credit than me. It's facts. I got more money than you. God.
Man, this trolling
And
stuff's hard.
you.
Facts.
Combined.
Facts.
God.
Speaking of money,
Yes.
is it okay to bring this up now?
I'm going to see Star Wars next Tuesday at lunchtime. Because, I ain't got a job. But I got freedom.
You're going to see a movie in theater that already came out
20 years
20
ago.
years ago? Okay, cool.
So, funny enough, that's when that was the first matinee show that I ever went to.
Really?
Because I wanted to go when nobody else was there. And that's the only time my cousin would take me. So we went.
Well, I figure
Because he worked third shift at the time.
I was going to go Friday because they have times for Thursday. I guess they're sold out or something.
Probably.
Because they're all like, you can't click them.
Ah.
I was going to go Friday, and Aaron was like, in that kid weekend. I was like, fuck.
Take the kids.
Fuck it. No. No, we're going to Concord Mills, so we got the reclining seats.
Oh, yeah.
Ooh, fancy.
They have them in Hickory too, but I don't think they're playing Star Wars.
They are, but it was like, man,
Yeah.
the times. I want to go early because I got a show that night. Here. It's a Tuesday.
Well, I thought you were Mr. Big Shot over here. I didn't know.
I am.
You had another show somewhere.
He's on Leno.
Yeah.
He's on Leno.
I'm a double agent. I'm going to be on the fucking kidney, the train, and the bald.
The bald, the bitch, and the...
Wait.
KTB.
Too close to
The bitch and the
KGB.
cocky.
No, that's what they are.
KTB? KGB?
Yeah. Yeah, Colin grad garb bitches.
Spell it.
No.
B-I-T-C-H-E-S.
There you go. Got it. Nailed it. I was listening to. Would you have anything to boil before we go any further? Before I get into the topic that I want to talk about today.
I'm good.
Nothing.
Church.
Even the church. Even the pastor.
So what is Wesleyan? What is that? Is
West,
that like
not
a,
like West?
They're close
It is.
to...
Wesleyan.
So they're like an in-between of Methodist and Baptist.
Well, that's where you went wrong.
So they're a little more...
Gay.
Well, no. The opposite. They're a little more conservative than a Methodist. But not quite as severe as like a
Not a
Southern Baptist.
Lutheran.
Not quite. But, you know, close.
How are you gonna have meth in your name and be conservative?
They're not anymore. The Methodists are the ones that are kind of... UMC are the ones that are kind of getting it under everybody's skin. Because they're the ones that are allowing, like, trans preachers and... Yeah, they've gone extremely liberal. The church I go to used to be Methodist, but then once everything started happening a couple of years ago, they decided to split. So now we're non-denominational.
Then why can't you have Harry Potter shit in the church?
Because they're not doing it in mine.
Oh, it's hers?
Yeah. Our family's...
Go
Yeah,
back to
that
that list
makes
again.
more sense, yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, what are you?
Non-denominational.
No, but, come on. Like, I went to Baptist church.
I grew up Southern Baptist, and then the church I go to now was Methodist. So I guess technically...
So it's the same. You're gay. Got it.
Jesus.
There he is!
And all of his holes!
Okay. So nothing to boil.
No.
This list that I'm about to read, it blew my mind. I'm sure people have heard it. I just found this out, but Doge, right? It's called Doge. Am I saying it right?
Yeah.
So there's a coin, a crypto coin that's also Doge, which is what it came from.
Yeah.
Because I'm pretty sure Elon started the Doge coin.
Yeah. Okay, well, this is apparently a program funded by...
It stands for Department of Government Efficiency.
Right. Well, see, I knew I brought this up. Somebody wouldn't be able to understand it. But
I
that's
don't understand that.
well, it's a program that runs through the government that
Like,
finds...
for the train?
Basically.
Yeah, they got 15 employees.
All named Jason. And it runs through
They're
the
all
entire government and finds inefficiencies in spending, mostly. I mean, a lot of other things, too.
So you're going to tell us some crazy shit that they found?
Yes.
Like sending $10 million to Pakistan for gender
Their studies?
studies.
Oh, there's a lot worse.
Oh,
I mean,
yeah.
that's a bad one, too, don't
Sure.
get me wrong. But just to, I mean, I'll read the list. You guys can talk about it.
Yeah.
If you want me to stop, I'll stop.
Yeah, but so mind you, just like put so for anyone who doesn't understand the concept, these are this is pretty much the fake titles that they gave these expenditures.
Mhm.
Like USAID.
And it's also allocated money. It not necessarily went to these programs, but that was the money they
It's been put to the
allocated
side to
for it. So
Yes.
what if you're not using it for those programs? Where's that money at?
So,
Exactly.
so a lot of what they're getting rid of are basically slush funds for government employees.
slush
Like,
funds.
like USAID was
That's
bad.
a big one, yeah.
Like, and a lot of these probably came from that.
Right.
U.S. AIDS.
Well, I say AID because it is USAID,
No AIDS.
but it's not aiding anyone
It's very Mercury.
in America. It's just the world.
Was that funded by big drug companies?
No.
Or, I mean,
Well,
filtered
maybe.
into big drug
But
companies?
no, I would say more like filtered into the pockets of the people who are supposed to be representing us.
All right.
Because how do you make $170,000 a year by over 20 years and be a fucking damn near billionaire?
Billionaire by the time you leave office.
Nancy Pelosi.
So I don't get into politics very much, but some of these things that I've read have just like, wow. I don't think anybody knew really until they saw these numbers.
And before you start, the divide in this country is so large that a lot of normal people are like, yes, stop spending that on that.
Yes.
But the people who are all about that side are like, wow, they need to be queer in Pakistan.
Oh, there's more than just the gay stuff.
Oh, yeah.
The queer stuff, whatever that is. There's stuff that, like when you see the homeless population here in America, and then you see where some of the money is going to other places, you're like,
or the veterans,
or veterans, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, so let me read some of this stuff. There's a long list, but I'm gonna hit some of the big ones.
I think fuck the homeless, give it to the veterans.
Well, a lot of that is the
homeless
same.
are veterans.
Yeah.
Well, good job.
I mean, I'm cool with doing that too. I think.
Give it to me.
Yeah, give it to
That was-
George.
that was
Yeah, I'm
idea.
homeless and about to be, but just kidding. All right, $78,000 to Palestine activist group whose chairman was photographed attending an anniversary event celebrating the founding of the Popular Front of the Liberation of the Palestine terrorist group.
Oh yeah, we fund both sides of everything.
Yeah.
Yeah.
$1 million for foreign DEI programs, including indigenous language technologies in Guatemala, per non-public funding documents reviewed by WFB. Nobody knows what WFB is.
Nope.
DEI is diversity, equity, and inclusion. It's just, hey, hire more gay and black people. Gay black people.
Nearly
And
1
trans.
million.
Do they have that down there?
I'm sure.
1 million to Hamas-linked charity that hosted terrorist leader's son, per report from the Middle East forum's focus on Western Islamism.
Yeah. Again, both sides. You have to agree.
Yeah, because we give not nearly as much as we've given Ukraine, but everybody has a big problem with Israel. We give them like 10 to 20 billion a year, but they are that to me that's worth it. Here's why: they are like the R&D for our weapon systems.
Yeah.
Because they're Jews and they're smart.
Yeah.
They can do it with less money.
Well,
Not
good with
Chinese.
They wouldn't give it to us.
All right, here's a good one. 3.4 million for Malaysian drug-fueled gay sex app. App.
What?
I read it again.
What the hell were they doing?
3.4 million.
That's what they
for
got. Yeah.
Malaysian drug-fueled gay sex app.
So is it
the
trading
lady
crack for
boys.
blowjobs?
The lady boys.
Yeah, that's probably what it was.
I don't know. Well, I mean, yeah, I guess.
This
They've
is
been around for a
another,
long time, but
this is another great one.
Lady
Five
boys?
five
Yeah.
million for
Malaysia and Thailand were.
Well,
That's where
they need money to
they're
make
not
an
getting-
app.
They're not getting as many visitors.
cut the-
No, it's also there.
Oh.
Or not there.
But they just add. The lady boys add. They just keep everything and just add titties. And grow their hair out. You already got the hair, bud.
5 million for effort to treat eating disorders by affirmation LGBTQIA plus patients, sexually orientation and gender claims.
So what we got to do first in that scenario, you can have an eating disorder, okay, but your biggest mental health issue is thinking you're not a
cat.
man, or have two spirits.
Okay. 1.5 million to address racial, ethnic, and income-based differences in vasectomy knowledge.
Racial. Hang on. Say it again.
Okay.
That was a lot.
1.5 million to address racial, ethnic, and income-based differences in vasectomy knowledge.
Can you just put out a PSA?
So I guess that beggars don't like looking at balls.
I
Is what they're
don't,
saying?
I don't know what that means.
No, we're
It's kinda
trying.
hot
We're going back to eugenics. We gotta make them black people stop having babies.
Yes. I think that's what it was. It
That's
was
what I got out of it. Just based on them big words, I don't know.
yeah, it was basically a study. Like, so most people that get vasectomies are older white men. And
That's because they tend to like dating 20-year-old white girls.
yes, that's true.
Gotcha.
She's not 20. But
She looks like it.
But yeah, I think in order to reduce the number of children being born of a certain race, that would be something you need to fund.
Like, hey, nigga,
That's,
you do this little procedure,
We're in an hour. Okay.
and
no, it's never
you,
okay.
you do this little procedure, you won't have little niggas. And they're like, wow, man, so I didn't know.
That's not how that conversation went. $38.7 million annually for DEI work, in addition to the roughly $30 million it spends on its Office of Minority Health. So $60 million on the Office of Minority Health.
So here's a crazy thought. Why can't we just all have the same doctors?
Well, and good doctors.
Like we don't get sickle cell, I get that, but it's well known.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, at this point.
Like, you know, you don't need a black doctor or a white doctor or a Hispanic doctor to say, hey, you have sickle cell anemia. You can't do strenuous activities at high elevations.
Listen, I guess they look at it as if you get a well-paid white doctor to say that to a black man, then he's going to call racism, because then you're just call him a dirty black guy.
But it's not being dirty.
I know.
Oh my God! Okay, see,
Yeah, see, that's...
I'm trying to inject logic into illogical shit.
Exactly. Yes.
Like, hey Frank, you can't go to Denver anymore and run because you're black and you have sickle cell anemia.
Wow.
That's the thing though. Like,
No. You're 100% right.
like Denver, the Broncos. There's several players in the NFL that can't play at that stadium because of that. That's why I know what it is.
Yeah.
Thank you, football, for teaching me big words.
Well, here's one.
I don't know what it does.
Football and NASCAR.
I don't know what it does, but I know it's not good.
Yeah, I think I have.
It causes
Stop it. It's a drag. Like, what? All right. Over $1 million on video game to help LGBTQ youth stop binge drinking.
Damn it.
What the hell?
I oppose that just because. Why do we have a floating thumb?
I don't know. The emojis are just random. I have no clue how they work, why they work. Just
Do they show up on the
Yeah.
on the YouTube?
Yeah.
Yeah, like we had celebration balloons at one point sometime, and I have no clue how that
I
happened.
said, damn it, I don't like that. And it was like,
Okay.
I oppose. Up to $3 million to defund the police advocacy group to pursue climate justice.
it
for
seems like a
convicts.
lot of this is
Wait.
going to like.
Climate justice
Climate justice
for
convicts.
convicts.
What does that mean? You ain't got to pick
Wait.
cotton no more.
Pause,
That's
pause.
not.
So we're defunding the police,
Mm-hmm.
even though police have absolutely no control
Over the convicts.
inside of penitentiaries, because pretty much all penitentiaries in North America are
Privately.
privately owned. That's including Canada and Mexico.
Yeah. This
Businesses.
one's
So we're
George's.
but look, the climate is affected. You could positively impact the climate by getting rid of police, because then there would be less cars on the road. Boom.
Okay.
I'm black.
You solved it. You're blind. Okay.
But
Nearly.
it's just the climate in the penitentiaries.
Oh, no more farts.
Inmate parts.
Too much methane.
Ban farting in jail. I just saved the country $3 million
Per inmate?
not per inmate, per
No.
Jail.
Penitentiary?
prison.
We both said words that would have
Banning
been choose on.
farts.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's the word I was.
It's like that one, and I got
Mine.
one too.
Nearly $500 million for Biden admin's environmental justice advisors.
I bet they're black. I feel like every one of these you said so far goes towards like minorities, not just black people, but black people, fucking Mexicans, Chinese, any kind of
Pretty much
Asian.
anybody we've had to say sorry to in the last like 10 years.
Anybody that's not white, I'll never say sorry to them.
No, we. But
Fucking whitey.
Yeah. How?
we don't see 6 million to the white people. We don't see that on here.
Bet you 100 million that was Greta.
Yeah,
It's
probably.
Greta Thunberg. These are college
No,
funds.
all of these are set up to make rich white people.
Yeah. But it's...
Isn't that crazy? Like, none of these are for rich white people, but it's all to set up white people to be.
Well, but it is... So yeah, it's... Yeah, the cover is for...
All right, well, I'm all for it then. I'll be your white person.
50 million to a coalition that includes an immigrant justice group that pushes voter registration for traditionally Democrat-leaning demographics. What? They're paying for votes? Are you kidding me?
Rock the vote.
Vote or die. Remember that one?
Yeah.
Diddy.
Did he do what?
Or did he?
Or didn't, did he?
Did he?
Did he? Okay.
Timmy?
Come on. Come here.
This one might be fun. FEMA doled out $12 million in May 2023 to push equity and prioritize communities with high concentrations of racial and sexual minorities. Then, after Hurricane Helene and Milton, FMR DHS Secretary Mayorkas claimed that FEMA did not have the funds to make it through hurricane season.
Yeah, which fuck the little mountain towns I grew up in going to just because it was close. That are
Because it was cheap.
that I grew up to take my kids to,
Mm-hmm.
just so we could climb up on this dick-shaped rock.
It was fun.
Yes.
Jason hadn't stopped climbing on dicks since then.
Wow. Shoosh.
I was like, I never forgot that big rock. It was brown and shaped
I put my name right on that boulder.
like a dick, and I've wanted them ever since.
He sat on grandfather's mountains.
He sat on Topaz Mountain.
Next.
All right. The Biden administration, between 2022 and 2026, which hasn't happened yet, FEMA strategic plan listed equity as one of its top goals, with the agency also emphasizing racial justice, trainings, and funding DEI studies.
I would like to point out that most people would agree with equality,
If it was actually equality.
but it's not. It's equity.
Yeah.
Equity is a guaranteed equal outcome, whereas equality is a guaranteed starting point. You're not starting from lower or higher. You can get to that high point with work.
Yeah.
Whereas equity is, we're going to start you a little higher because you're black.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's different. Biden admin offered more than $800 million in federal grant to use indigenous knowledge, Native American pseudoscience, to solve issues ranging from drug abuse and climate change.
So, medicine men.
The fucking Indians are the biggest meth heads out there.
Like, have you been to a reservation?
Dude, oh my god.
Just go to Cherokee.
You call white people trailer trash, go to fucking reservation. You ever seen John Redcorn in fucking King of the Hill? What's he live in? There you go.
John Redcorn. Oh,
Hey, he get rid of your headache, though.
It would.
I can't wait for the reboot.
I know. You know, we're gonna steal.
He had a couple. He recorded some.
Still sad.
I wonder how he dies. I bet he inhales some fumes.
John Record kills him.
Oh, that's possible. Or Nancy kills him.
Or Joseph. Road rage.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or just rage.
You're not my dad.
Why are you white?
$50 million for oral contraceptives and condoms in Taliban-controlled Afghanistan per non-public congressional funding notice reviewed by the Washington Free Beacon.
Pause. Do they use them?
No. No, they just fuck their asses. So they don't get
No, they
pregnant.
don't. Yeah. They don't do that. That's unclean.
They use Tiger Balm, too. Oh, that burns.
All right, moving on. No, another $16.8 million to a separate group in Vietnam for inclusion.
Of what? What were we
To
concluding?
be including.
Just include.
Didn't we learn our lesson the first time in Vietnam?
Yes. Apparently not. 8.3 million in for USAID education, equity, and inclusion. 6.3 million to men who have sex with men in South Africa. 6 million to transform digital.
Only the black ones, because they're killing all the white ones, and those are their farmers, and they're fucking themselves.
6 million to transform digital spaces to reflect feminist democratic principles. 6 million to advance LGBT in priority countries around the world.
I'll say it again. These are all like minorities. These are all things that go towards minorities or women. Now we've added women.
Yeah. They're a minority.
15.
You're dumb.
5.5 million to LGBT in Uganda.
Black.
3.9 million to LGBT.
Wait, isn't that where the why are you gay? That is.
Yes.
Okay.
Why are you gay?
Wait, isn't that where fucking Black Panther was?
That's Wakanda.
That's Wakanda, yeah.
Yeah.
But that is where one of the guys that used to work for us is from.
Oh yeah, I forgot about him.
What's his name?
Evans.
Evans.
Forbete. Oh no, that was in the Marine Corps.
Shout out to Forbete.
He jumped off a building one time.
Okay. One time.
Did he live?
Yeah, he lived.
Oh,
It didn't go too well. He's happy and healthy now, though.
good job.
He was a good dude. He's super Christian.
Well, he didn't get the money that they were trying to
No,
make him gay.
that's why he jumped.
3.9 million to LGBT causes in Western Balkans. Another 2.5 million to promote inclusion in Vietnam. 2.3 million.
The Balkans are just about as bad as, like, not quite, but just about as bad when it comes to gay people as the Middle East.
Yeah.
They're like Slavic, basically. I mean, not quite, but I don't know how you describe them.
I mean, kind of like, yeah. How would you describe them? I'm still thinking Slavic because I'm seeing the Adidas tracksuits, but
Yeah.
kind of the same thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Very close.
Very like mafia-ish.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And like, fuck you, you're gay. And then police are like, we didn't see nothing.
2.3 million for artisanal and small-scale gold mining
Artisanal.
in the Amazon. ARTISANAL.
Artisanal.
Artisanal. Artisanal.
It's like painting while fucking a dude.
That's not what that
No, you're fucking the artist in the ass. Artist
That's why
angle.
he's painting.
Yeah.
You're painting.
And it's just a poopy dick.
Oh,
My nickname in high school.
Oh,
that was about it.
here comes old poopy dick.
That was it.
We're so not ready to go.
Hey, it's not even close time. We got at least 20 more minutes.
2.1 million on BBC.
Shout out Jason.
Jesus.
He's like, if I had it,
The British Broadcasting Channel, not Big Black Cock,
Oh.
can strengthen the media ecosystem in Libya, designed to value the diversity of the Libyan society.
Was that the same?
Wait, okay, hold on.
BBC and Libya?
Yes, that was in the same. That's
So, the British Broadcasting Company is funded by their government. Why is our government also funding it? It's just like, I
to
can't...
push our agenda
The gay?
on Libya.
Yeah, they got a bigger problem over there with... No, I know what I said.
Okay.
They do. And Muslims, like...
Mm-hmm. Yes.
I want you to look up how many mayors in, like... I don't know if it's just England or, like, the European Union are Muslim. There's a fucking ton of
A
them.
lot of them, yeah.
And it's like Dearborn, Michigan. And it's all fucking Muslim.
Yes. We talked about that on the show once, I think, about how it was all Muslim.
When it used to be a fucking industrial fucking force of the world when we were building cars there.
So let me ask this question. Why would America push that agenda on other countries? LGBTQIA+.
So I honestly feel like a lot of it is
LMNP.
China. And I know that sounds cliche as fuck, but if China weakens the Western world with bullshit like that, like the fucking, like recruiting, for example, when all that was happening, recruiting was way fucking down. If China is filtering money to certain people in power and they're pushing these agendas to weaken the Western world because China can't beat us. I mean, everybody, they got so many people. Yeah, how are they getting here?
Yeah.
How are they going to come beat us?
Yeah.
They're going to have to nuke us, is what they're going to have to do. And they're not going to do that because then the whole...
Then it's over for everyone, yeah.
But I think it's an agenda from China. Maybe Russia. Maybe a combination.
Yeah.
To weaken the powers of the world. Yes, they are. They are too, but they're nowhere close to us.
But the politicians that are here are pushing that agenda because they're getting paid by them. I gotcha. Because they don't care. By the time all this happens, they're going to be dead. And they're going to have money and it doesn't matter. I gotcha.
Yep.
Okay.
Exactly.
I'm following you. $2 million to promote LGBT equality through entrepreneurship in developing Latin American countries.
That was a cool thing that Trump did. He was like, "Hey, I'm gonna sign this here order. There are two genders, bitch."
Yes. I like
Well,
that.
wait till I see the cousin. Trump says you don't exist.
$1.5 million for art for inclusion of people with disabilities.
I would like
Speaking
to
of
art.
cousins.
I'd like to art some.
I paint pudding.
It's the brown kind only, I promise. I believe in DEI. Equity is a thing I love.
1.5 million to rebuild the Cuban media ecosystem. Cuban media ecosystem. Okay.
So we can continue. So we can put the gay shit down there too.
Yeah, 1.5 million to promote LGBT advocacy in Jamaica.
Why are you gay, Mom?
Smoke this herb. Suck my dick. Smoke some herb.
Or you like the BBC? I can be Jamaican.
We can do disabled and Jamaican today. All right.
And Joe, come
Oh
on.
yeah, today I didn't.
Oh.
Okay, you just did Joseph. 1.3 million to Arab and Jewish photographers.
Yeah.
Why?
Okay.
So they could photograph each other blowing each other up.
Look at these photographs.
Look at these bombing graphs.
1.1 million to an Armenian LGBT group.
Again, Armenia.
They're dead.
Might as well be Nazis. Of their kind. Not Nazis. Real. Go.
Those are just some. I mean, I can keep going. There's a bunch more about it, and I'll bore you guys with all of them.
No, it's fun. We can sounding board. Just bang, 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 pow, pow, pow.
Disperse
Cornholio.
15 million to queer Muslim writers in India.
Wait, writers? Writers.
Writers, as in
Okay.
they
In
are
India,
in
queer
India.
Muslim.
Queer Muslim writers in India.
Right,
15,000. Sorry.
If you identify who that money goes to, they're gonna die.
Yeah.
You can't be gay and Muslim unless you dress up the bottom in a fucking full hijab.
Yeah.
Yeah, then you don't know. Yeah, you know,
You don't know me.
This is my wife. She can't talk to you. 'Cause I
Shaking
said,
apples.
You can only see her eyes.
no, wear gloves too.
Is
No,
it just eyes.
no, they have some that are fully
veiled.
covered
Yeah.
Yeah.
that they can see through, but you can't
You
see
can.
into.
You can't see me.
Shout out to John Cena.
Shelled out tens of thousands to create army of 2,500 LGBTQI plus allies.
Man, I don't know if we need to be creating an army of that. They're gonna die.
Okay, so ally. So Where?
It doesn't say. I just don't know why that would be a thing.
Why would you call it an army?
Why would an army? That's the.
Oh my god, it's too hot.
Could you imagine?
What the fuck?
In BDUs, like trying. Just a bunch.
Like just give us some airsoft or fucking paintball guns and put the straight ones versus the gay ones. See who wins.
Oh my goodness.
There's probably some good gay ones.
There's probably some good gay ones.
You need to find me a soundboard and I'll just find clips. You're gonna have to help. You guys are gonna have to help me.
Yeah.
But there are probably some good gay ones. Clips, and I can just put them on a board and when something comes up, hit it.
Okay.
This is a good one. $1.6 million for the Nancy Pelosi Fellowship Program to diversify America's diplomats.
How much?
1.6 million.
She could give that.
Good. Yeah.
Why is the government getting that?
Mm-hmm. No, we're paying for it, right?
Yeah.
'Cause it's our
Right.
tax
She's
money.
trying to
Yeah.
get her money.
Yeah,
Her money.
I say, why is the government paying for that? Well, it's because we gave them the money.
Sponsored a set of $10,000 grants to uplift transgender youth in Peru via a ballroom dancing program.
The trannies like to dance. What can I say? Do the waltz for me, bitch.
In Peru.
Hey, you think the cousin could get in on some of this?
Oh, Lord, get on what?
Some of this money?
I doubt it.
Damn.
Oh, this is a good one.
She can't dance. He. Do you remember Shim? You remember saying Shim when you're in
saying that,
Yeah.
school?
Yeah.
That was my gym teacher.
Is it Jim?
Ooh,
She was a female, but damn it if she didn't look like a dude.
how do we go from that saying Shim to being oh, you gotta
They, them,
you gotta
they're, her.
say my pronouns right.
Oh, so stupid.
The censor.
That's all right. Sorry.
Sensei.
Aaron's oldest daughter has a beard, so.
Funded 31 programs across 23 countries. 23 countries to emerge in hip hop. Hip
Hop Anonymous.
Over again.
Hip hop.
Funded
Hip hop.
Over 53 countries with Hip Hop Anonymous.
Funded 31 programs across 23 countries.
God, what the fuck?
He's having a stroke.
Funded 31 programs across 23. Why? Every time.
Come on, this is my tongue twister. Go.
I know it. It just keeps saying crunchies for some reason.
Well, 23, so but that's been fucking you up here lately.
Funded 31 programs. Well, it's 31 programs for 23 countries.
Oh my!
Okay.
You read it.
I funded.
Damn! What about us, bro? Oh God! John's got to clap today.
Funded 31 programs across 23 countries. Why?
Time to get serious.
I'm down.
Alright, here we go.
Pre-clap.
Funded 31 programs across 23 countries. Every time. Is this Fred?
Yeah, Fred's head red.
Funded 31 programs across 23 countries
Oh, there's a little hesitation.
to engage in hip-hop
Yes,
diplomacy.
Hip hop diplomacy.
To promote democratic values, boost climate activism. Activism. I am struggling. with
What
this.
is happening?
Jesus Christ.
Big
And
words.
promote diversity.
That's how they get you. Most of us can't even say these whole sentences straight without saying crunchies and Activision.
Okay.
That's how they get you. Like, what does that even fucking mean? Well, don't worry about it. We're sending $15 million.
Didn't say how much, but it's 31 programs across 23 countries. God bless America.
Is it the program?
No, it's 23. That's what's it every time.
Where's the
3
R?
countries?
23 countries.
So is it the program?
No,
The
I don't
word
know.
program?
Funded
you got the
31
R.
programs across 23. See, it's the fee. It's 23.
No, it's
Countries.
because it's the program across. There's too many R's before
Yeah,
it.
it's a lot of R's.
He's getting caught up in the.
You done made Jason cry.
Sorry.
it ain't even because of the wedding now.
Wow. Sheesh.
Okay, so moving on. In case you didn't get that one, look it up. Look it up.
31 programs, 23 countries.
French berries.
To engage in hip-hop diplomacy. To promote, fuck. To promote fun
Activision.
in Activision, the gaming systems.
They're just
I'm gonna try
Just
one more
develop.
time.
Yeah, they just develop now.
One more time. Funded 31 programs across 23 countries to engage in hip-hop diplomacy to promote democratic values, boost climate activism, and promote diversity.
Yeah,
You had to enunciate, yeah.
Yeah.
I could enunciate all day and still not get Fred head bread.
So true.
Fred,
Fuck.
Fed Ted bread.
Yeah, but when you do it, like, you find it funny yourself.
Yeah.
I get irritated with myself.
I
I start
love
fucking
that.
up.
I love when you get irritated. That's when I know I got you.
Provided $70,000 grant to produce a DEI musical
Oh,
in
I can do it.
Ireland.
Wait,
And I got a red beard. Hello, everybody. Bring on the blackies. Bring on the Chinese. Bring on any gay and tranny you want.
It's a musical.
That's
You
it.
gotta sing it.
I was.
Oh, so you did sing during this episode.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I got him again. 500,000 to expand atheism in Nepal.
Sounds right. Yes, this is not going to any of these things.
The Nepalese people, do they even believe in
What'd you call me?
God? Nepalese.
Nipples?
No.
Nipples.
Don't
These.
they-
Look at these. Oh, yeah.
Don't they live like on a glacier or something? And then
Glacier. The fuck is that?
I know I said that right.
Glacier.
Glacier.
Sure.
Glacier.
Don't they live in the mountains
Why do
where
Why do
there's
you
water and
enunciate the I so hard?
cold water
Glacier.
that freezes over and turns it into a glacier?
Like hell. Where Robbie's brother is.
23 countries and 20.
And mine. They're down there sucking each other's dicks.
Oh my god.
Oh, God.
Okie dokie. 25,000 to transgender opera in Colombia. 25,000 to transgender opera in Colombia.
Transgender.
Trans.
That's like a dinner that identifies as a lunch.
Which, okay, so I would just like to point this out. I'm sorry, I got stuck on this.
Yeah, trans dinner. You missed trans dinner.
It's dinner that changes in midway.
It's like, excuse me. I know I'm larger than lunch, but call me lunch.
Wow.
It's
So,
dinner that identifies as lunch.
Yes.
we're going back to nipples.
Trans dinner is dinner that identifies
Yeah.
as lunch
Yeah.
or breakfast.
Yeah.
Wait, so,
Yeah.
so what's Brenner?
Put some egg on me, bitch.
Wait, so is Brenner a trans dinner?
Yes.
That's the part of the queue, I think.
Ah, that's the B. It's the
That's
Y.
the B, yeah.
Or maybe one of the pluses.
I'm waiting for numbers to be in there.
They are. There's one. It's not widely used, but there's a 2S.
The hell is
It said
2S?
two-spirit. That's what I said earlier. And
Oh.
you guys are like,
Yeah.
you
You said something, but it had two spirits.
It started with and they'll use that a lot. Some of the wilder ones because it started with the Native Americans.
Oh, the methods?
Yeah.
Hmm.
But when they were the only ones here.
Peyote's a hell of a drug. Idiots.
I saw God. Now I'm a woman.
Wow.
Look at my titties.
Speaking of, we're going back to
I'm
nipples.
cutting my titties
Going
off.
back to nipples.
Yeah, we're going back to Nepal's. Nepalese.
Nepalese people.
Nipples.
So, I would
Does
just like to
the
point out...
cousin still have nipples?
Well,
How
yeah.
does that work?
They
You have
didn't take
nipples?
the nipples.
Yeah, I have nipples.
They put them back on.
Right, but they cut them off.
No, they don't remove them when they do that kind of surgery.
We need to do a show on
Yeah. Next week, we're gonna ask you all the questions.
Okay.
Well, let's meet them
Maid?
first.
I'm gonna be
And then
respectful because it's his wedding. But I'm like, yes.
Wait till Tuesday after.
But I'm gonna be in
So
there
many
like
questions.
you're a girl, you're a girl. Wow. Nice to meet you. You're a girl, you're a girl, you're a girl. Girlfriend's hot. You're a girl, you're a girl.
Okay. Nipples.
Anyways,
Well, you should get her some dick sometime.
so
Is she
it
hot
was
yet?
for. She's pretty attractive, yeah.
The girlfriend?
Yeah.
No, that's not what I said. I didn't say attractive.
Okay.
I said hot.
Yes, she's hot. Anyways.
You hear that, Amber?
That was reason.
Yeah, that was reason number -1 right there.
Any.
He's trying to bang your cousin's girl.
Wow.
They probably have.
You know this, I know the name. You
So
know
they're
that.
funding atheism.
Hang on. No, here. Yeah, probably. So, I know the name. You know that.
No, I don't.
So I got a little respect.
The name?
The cousin.
Gotcha.
But
The name.
I call it the cousin. No, I don't know the real name.
Okay. Well, that is.
I know the maiden name. The one they were like, I will be called.
Anyways. So, the funding for the Nepalese people.
Funding for the Nepalese
Yeah,
people.
for the atheism.
500,000 to expand atheism in Nepal.
They do realize that let's see, 82% are Hindu.
That was my point. Art.
1.76%, less than 2% are Christian.
Yeah.
I mean, yes, I know that atheism is like
Oh.
you don't believe in
Yeah,
any religion
anything.
whatsoever. However,
Does that
technically, the only people that
Oh, excuse me.
that go by that are people that have turned away from Christianity mostly.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, because
Most people that have turned away from other religions don't really care. They either consider themselves spiritual or just non-religious.
because the Hindus can see their gods.
The one with like the.
And they go, Mrrr. I'm not wrong. What do you don't what? What?
Ancestors, not gods.
They're
right?
gods. How are they still here? If they ain't gods, and their ancestors, how they still
We
here?
eat them all, so they're not.
They don't know.
Well, they know. I think they're probably mad at us for doing that.
No, they don't know.
We don't eat their gods.
Oh my God! Yes, they're delicious.
I'm eating some tonight.
Shut up, Amber! Yes.
I was like, somebody.
He called you a cow. That's reason number 4.
Name calling was on there, I think.
Anyways.
So they're funding atheism. Our government is funding atheism in Nepal, who only 1.7 of Nepalese people live in Christianity.
We're not changing his mind. We can change hers.
Yeah.
Just show her this episode.
Nope. Let's walk about till next week.
Put her on drive. We'll see.
2.5 million to electric vehicles in Vietnam.
Most of them still drive ox.
Steer.
I got big old horns.
Oh, this is my favorite one so far. Gave $32,000 in funding for a Peruvian LGBT comic book.
What?
Did you want me to, like, you didn't hear it, or you want me to explain it?
Just read it again. I heard it, but
Okay.
Oh, wait. We need this comic
He's like,
book.
yes, I want somebody, if you know where I can get this book, we want this comic book.
You motherfuckers
Peruvian-
shouted out earlier that are always online. You can.
Gave $32,000 in funding for a Peruvian LGBT comic book.
And you know what? 32,000, like nowadays, would probably be what you'd like a grant you'd give to one person to
Sure.
make a comic book.
Yeah, here's your starter money to go run your.
So it's got to be
That's-
like specific.
It's gotta be a run though, like.
Yeah, you got
One
to have a
comic book's
story. You gotta have a-
$32,000?
No. Well, you get 32. You're gonna spend 10 of that to make this comic, and your time living off of it and shit. And then you're gonna make money off that, and then you continue. A grant. It's like a small business grant.
I get it, and I'm actually okay with that part of it if that's how it was actually done.
it's not.
but it's money that
I saw a reel the other day about why Batman is the best superhero.
you mean the gayest.
No.
I'm pretty sure.
No, and you, I don't think you could dispute it. If I can find it again, we're watching it.
I can dispute it. He's a human.
Okay, what about Iron Man?
Hang on,
He's also a human.
this addresses that.
Captain America?
Also a human.
Spider-Man?
Human.
I wouldn't call
Wolverine?
They're mutants,
I wouldn't call
but they're
Captain
human.
America human.
He's a human. He's just a mutant human.
No, he was given the superhuman.
He was Robbie's
serum.
size, and then he got the serum to become a super soldier, and he became my size. How? Oh, Google that. Google that. Look her
What am I
up.
Googling?
How big is Captain America? How big was Captain America before the serum and after? All right, good. Well, you know we got 47 minutes to it.
We got 17 before we leave. Provided $1.5 million grant to advance diversity, equity, and inclusion in Serbia's workplace and business communities by promoting economic empowerment of the opportunity for LGBTQI plus people in Serbia.
Serbia.
And then $2 million for sex changes and LGBT activism in Guatemala. $6 million to fund tourism in Egypt. $20 million on. Okay, you're gonna have to help me with this one, George. Ahlam Simsim.
Yeah,
a new
what, I look
Sesame
like
Street.
a fucking raghead?
Sesame Street in Iraq.
Alam Sum?
Yes, because they need that.
20
They didn't let their girls go to school first.
20 million.
Talk.
for a Sesame Street show in Iraq. Alan Simsim.
A long Sim.
A long penis.
Okay, so I have it already.
So it's a Simpson character.
Ah.
Oh, Simsim.
Yeah, a long Simpson. It's
I want
like
to see.
He read the
It's-
not so quickie mark.
right. Well, yes, he's brown, but he's like brown Homer with a 14-foot dick.
Whoa.
A long Simpson.
Alan Simpson.
Okay. Anyways, so Captain America, Steve Rogers.
Okay.
So, before the serum, 5'4", 95 pounds.
See, Robbie.
After the serum, 6'2", 240.
Damn, that's close. I'm 6'1". I'm probably about 230 right now.
Yes.
Over 4.5 million.
He had to take a moment on that one. Oh God.
Super soak that hoe. Over 4.5 million to combat disinformation in Kazakhstan.
I've been there.
Does
No,
it
no,
suck?
it was in Kazakhstan.
Did you see in the money while we were there?
Huh?
Never mind.
They had you the money.
It wasn't
He's the guy that
Kazakhstan.
briefcase.
It was Kyrgyzstan.
More Al
Same thing.
Qaeda. Al Qaeda? Is that okay? Okay.
It was a stand.
All the stands are the same, yeah.
Oh, here's a good one. Awarded nearly 25 million to Delote to promote
Sounds
green.
like good tacos.
It does.
Yeah,
To
okay.
promote green transportation in Georgia, not the
Not
state,
state, the country.
the country.
Which was part of the Soviet Union.
Yeah.
And they don't give a fuck. They're like, I will run this car off coal. Who cares?
Oh, there you go. 1.2 million to the African Methodist Episcopal Church Service and Development Agency in Washington, D.C. to build a state-of-the-art 440-seat auditorium.
Black church.
1.1 million to an Armenian LGBT group.
Again, they're dead.
Yeah.
If anyone finds out, they're dead.
And there's a lot of really long ones. Here's a
I can't
VA.
remember who it was.
Are you looking for that?
Yeah.
Ah.
Is somebody like kind of well known?
Batman.
Yes.
Bruce Wayne.
Batman is a man. Isn't in the title.
Okay. So it's Iron Man. And Spider-Man.
I don't even know if it was
and
a
Batman
real-
are the same character. One is more of a playboy, the other one's more of a Dark Knight. Same character. Both rich.
You can't
both
say
really
But you
smart.
mean, you're Superman's just a Krypton. He's Kryptonian.
He's an alien.
True, but on
And
his
he
world,
has-
he's technically just a man.
He is. But we're not on his world. We're on Earth. And in here, he's fucking Superman.
Hey, and guess what?
And he can kill anybody.
And guess what? Hulk is just a man.
He is.
You think?
Until the gamma runs through his veins and turns him into the Hulk.
Okay, well, Bane.
He's a mutant. Also
not.
a mutant.
He's not.
Activated by the serum that's... what is it
Given
called?
to him by humans.
How to do it? Oh, yeah.
Which Batman probably funded.
Probably.
Bane is funded... Well, Wayne Enterprises does a lot of stuff, and they were actually working with... Okay, we're getting into geek spot now.
Geek spot.
Wayne Enterprises funded...
Damn, we're
all
talking
of the
about
serum.
little kids' comics. God forbid somebody have a goddamn hobby. Other than
Why you got a low credit score?
other than jacking off with your friends on PlayStation.
I'm addicted to comics, okay?
You are a
Oh, God.
We killed George.
He's dying.
Is there like a way to
Yeah, that's Chris.
Oh, my eyeballs.
look at the history of your reels?
Are you good?
Yeah, that went down the wrong pipe. At least didn't go up the wrong hole.
No sounding.
Not the first time he said that. What? Yeah, there's more. I don't know. If you
Why
guys
are they
want-
grabbing everything with the tongs?
I don't know. No,
That
is not the question. You goddamn ADHD bitch.
Oh, shit, I forgot to send out the fucking autism tests.
Who would have thunk it?
Okay, we're doing that next week. I'll send
Yes.
that out.
I guess
I don't think you can.
the
see
moral
your
of the
history.
story is we wasted a lot of
you
money
liked it.
on stuff. And made a lot of people rich by wasting a bunch of our money on it.
Well, giving it to them. And claiming it went elsewhere.
Again, allocated funds, not actually spent. So it's in a fund
No.
somewhere.
Yeah,
Just
somewhere,
hasn't been
someone's,
spent yet.
somewhere,
It's
someone's
like-
bank
it's
account.
It's just like your bank has your money, right?
Yeah,
That's the same thing.
Yeah.
totally.
Yeah, 'cause
Just go and just draw it all out in one go.
just remember, if you have over $100,000, FDIC only insures the bank up to $100,000. So anything over that, if something happens and there's a rush on the banks, you're gonna lose that. Anything over that 100.
So I haven't done too much research on this, obviously, but these are
I just
all.
blew his mind. I think
Oh,
he was like,
yeah, on 100,000.
"Wow,
Most banks. There's some banks that do over 100, but you have to. It's an additional charge.
you got to be way rich."
Yeah,
yeah.
Like Trump rich, kind of in a way, but
Well, that's like we just
Black
found
card
out
rich.
today. We've got 5 accounts,
Wow.
and we've been getting paper statements on all of them. And it's $5 a month per account to get paper statements.
Yeah, 'cause you're just supposed to go green.
Flip,
the stamps are expensive, man.
they are.
But okay, so this whole Doge thing has exposed all of this excess spending, correct?
Correct.
Are we? Is that and now the government's like, okay, we're just turning all that off?
God, no.
So the ones in, like you said, it's not been sent.
Right.
It's just in.
But those funds now, if you clear like, now they're not going to this. Who gets that money?
Technically, we were supposed to.
So they're talking about a dividend for that, from the Doge savings.
For every American?
Every tax-paying American.
Right.
Not every. No, it'd only be like, I think it was like 120 million or something like that. 180. Something. I can't remember the exact number. But you'd have to apply and do all that shit. But it wouldn't be like the COVID checks.
No. I didn't get any of those either.
You didn't? I got 3.
So did I.
Nobody heard that. Nobody listens to this show.
Robbie's been about like, I got a new HR. It's the IRS.
God. Would it surprise you?
No. I wouldn't put anything past anyone at this point.
You having fun there?
I'm
Hey,
trying.
Batman.
Yes, I'm trying to find the fucking.
Batman is the worst character in history of comic books.
Shut the fuck up already.
He is
So
Wolverine.
Superman
could be-
sucks. He's
Wolverine
like, oh, look at
could
me.
be
I'm an orphan.
So does Batman. I think all of them are.
I know what I said.
Those dads are dead.
Therefore, they have daddy issues. But they got
And the
daddy's money too.
Their moms too. Oh, boo. Booby dick. I'm bringing that one back because that's the outro.
Oh,
Booby dick.
now I'm leaving.
No!
Hey.
Can't yet.
No, let's do it. I'm leaving.
That's the end of the episode. You're not going to bring up Batman? Oh, you have nothing to say?
I'm trying to find a fucking. Look, I'll bring it next week.
Retard test, Batman. Those are your assignments.
Don't do it.
Okay.
We're out of
Happy
here.
holiday. Thanks for listening. We love you.
Except for the four of you.
I love you.
We love you too, especially.
Yeah.
Don't.
Just don't.
Don't do it, Jason. Look at this episode and don't do it.
Somebody find me that gay comic book.
Please.